London Landry is a soccer prodigy. Saying that would be enough reason to feature her. But as you will see, she is so much more. But let's start with the beautiful game, where she has excelled almost immediately after learning to walk.
I was just scoring goals. It was just like, you know what, I'm not stopping. So I loved scoring goals and I loved winning. And that was why I fell in love with the sport.
Right away, we went straight to the water where she swam. Did a little bit of gymnastics. Right away, she put her out with carrots and booster, and she's been running ever since. Honestly, she's been running since carrots. It's been a beautiful, hell of a journey, you know.
Her father, Ezra, got her started on that soccer journey before she was even born. An athlete himself, he played football at St. Aug, won a championship at Southern, and then played in the CFL. It was in Canada that he was exposed to soccer.
The night I arrived, a gentleman seen me coming in with my bags, invited me to a place not too far where I think someone was playing that night. And when I saw the passion for the sport, I had never really watched soccer. And I fell in love with it.
I wanted to be an all-around athlete, and because I was good at them, why not do everything? No one's stopping you. Swimming, I fell in love with. I enjoy swimming. I love winning, so anything that I can win in, I just want to do. So swimming was one, track was one, but I just always fell in love with soccer. The year-round, the team, that's one thing that those other sports is very individual. I love the team effect with soccer and how I can meet other girls and we play together. It's a unit.
She played soccer and went to school at Hines Charter School in New Orleans, which brings us to yet another thing Landry excels at, academics.
So actually, I won my first championship with soccer at Hines at this exact field. So it was good. Academically, it always pushed me. So my dad is the sports person, but my mom, all academics. So outside of me and how I feel, my mom has always been, what's going on? School, grades, school. Sports has always been second. First to my dad, but academics has always been first to my mom.
Does mom have the power to pull you out of sports if you're not doing what you need to in grades?
I never had that issue.
Well, there you go. Along the way, she has learned 4 languages while continuing on her soccer path, which took her to Florida and a trip to IMG Academy where a planned tour became a history-making visit.
We were supposed to go on the tour on Thursday, but instead we went to Friday because our flight got pushed back because, of course, New Orleans and hurricanes. So we went on that Friday, and they called 30 minutes before we actually pulled up and was like, hi, we have a camp going on right now where a few of our older girls, I know London's 12, but we would like for her to train with us and we'll give her the tour after. I did everything that Coach Eddie Johnson taught me throughout that week. Just calling for the ball, passing, open up my hips. Simple, it was really simple things that I implemented on the field at the camp. They took me on a tour, and same day after the tour was over, they was like, hey, we're gonna offer you the IMG. I didn't hesitate. I said yes.
And you were the youngest ever to be offered?
Yes, I was the youngest.
After a year at IMG, she was a discovery player competing for the likes of Orlando City and the West Florida Flames. At the beginning of this year, she joined Solar Soccer Club in Dallas, competing in the ECNL.
This club is one of the best clubs in the country. It sent a lot of girls pro. So it's just a club that is well respected with great coaches.
Playing professionally is a goal for Landry, but first up for the junior is college, where she is being pursued by major programs. It has been a whirlwind of success, but the work to get even better does not stop.
As of right now, I still work every day. I work very hard to perfect my craft and get better. So I'm just still working, and hopefully, and I'll pray that God will take me where I need to be.
I watched the work. I know the natural God ability that God has given her with, speed kills. And she's also been a junior Olympic qualifier in the 100 meters, but soccer has just been that love. But it goes off of the work she puts in. The harder she works, the more we even sacrifice and know, it's levels to things. And London definitely has the qualities of playing at the highest level.
As you can plainly see, London Landry is driven. Whatever she puts her mind to, she's usually successful at. And speaking of the mind, and more specifically the brain, she's got a post-soccer plan as well.
I see myself still trying to pursue my career being a doctor. Pray it's neurology, as right now it is. In 6th grade, I had a project, and it was on CTE, and I scored like 101 on it. So I was like, you know what? This was kind of interesting. It was a project that made me want to learn more about the brain, and I had migraines for a certain period of time, and I went to a doctor about it. They was like, dude, you know what, just take some Advil, Tylenol, and I'm like, okay, but that's not solving the problem.
Right.
I want to solve problems, and I want to help people resolve the issue.
Fill in the blank. London Landry excels at? As you can see, there are no shortage of correct answers, and that list will continue to grow as she continues her impressive journey through life. In Metairie, I'm Paul Boron.